enjoy on the river. There's no need to leave your seat as a member of staff will be making their way around the boat shortly, taking orders for drinks which will then be brought to you. If you have a tariff, you can write your order down with this and tear it off the comment section and give it to a member of staff. We're now leaving the centre of Windsor to our left, while on the opposite bank to our right is Eton, with some of the Eton College boathouses flying the waterfront. Rowing is a popular activity at Eton. Boys choosing either that or cricket as their summer sport. Those who choose cricket are known as dry bobs, whilst the rowers are called wet bobs. We're now proceeding upstream on the River Thames, which takes us in a roughly westerly direction.
Okay guys, so we're just on a simple boat on the water.
This is mainly due to the
Okay, we're on a boat.
each one taking up to half
my
an hour
sister.
to negotiate a busy day. There's a speed
my
limit
mum.
in the upper
It's my
Thames
mum.
taking up to 5 miles
Say
an
hi.
hour, added to which the
It's my
Thames
dad.
takes a very meandering course. So all in all, it's not the place to
so
be
we
in
are
too much of a hurry.
On the boat.
To our left is
water.
Jacobs Island, formerly called Corporation Island. It was renamed after a well-known local councillor and boatbuilder called Arthur Jacobs. It was here that some of the largest wooden boats, almost twice the length of this one,
Hey, I'll come with
were
you.
built in the now dismantled and long-forgotten boat.
Right, so guys, we're just gonna go downstairs on the boat. This is how I mean, it's so cool, isn't it? Look, guys. Look, dude. Lily, say hi. Okay, so boat. 1 minute and 50 seconds on the boat now. There's 2 swans there, just chilling out. And there's people on the boat. People on a yacht. Underwater. This is the water. I mean, look how high we are. Just look how high we are. So cool, eh? So cool.
Through the trees to our left shortly, we'll see a full-size replica of a Hawker Hurricane fighter plane. This is a memorial to its designer, Sir Sidney Camp, whose former home stands a few hundred yards beyond. This plane bears the markings of one flown in the Battle of Britain by Squadron Leader John Grandy, who was Constable and Governor of Windsor Castle from 1978 to 1988. Sir Sidney Camp was a pupil of Royal Free School in Windsor. During this time, he designed and built model aeroplanes, which he then sold to the boys of Eton College. Whilst the Hurricane was his best-known aircraft, Cam also designed the Hunter in 1951, which in 1953 went on to break the world speed record of 727 miles per hour. Cam's final design was the Harrier, which remained in RAF service for 50 years until 2010, and it is still flown by the US Marines as the AV-8B. Ahead of us is the Windsor Railway Bridge, being one of several across the Thames designed by Isambard Kingdom Brunel, the famous Victorian engineer. The bridge was completed in 1849 for Queen Victoria, and it brought the Great Western Railway network right up to the front of Windsor Castle. The design of this bridge was unique in its day, as were many of Brunel's designs. This one, because the 187-foot central span, is not secure to the sides in any way. It simply rests there under its own weight on 6 bearings, allowing for expansion and contraction of the ironworks during temperature changes.
Cheers!
This type of span is known as a bowstring arm, and the brick viaduct was constructed between 1861 and 1865, replacing an original wooden trestle structure.
Why don't you sit downstairs and wait back?
Incorporated easement design to prevent floodwater from being trapped on the upstream side in the event of the Thames bursting its banks. It's also believed to be Brunel's oldest surviving structure still in continuous use, and was granted Grade 2 listed status in 1975. In 1883, Windsor Central Station became part of the London Underground network, when the District line was extended from Ealing Broadway to Windsor, using the tracks of the Great Western Railway. However, this was short-lived, as the service was withdrawn in 1885. The land to our left forms part of Bard's Island, so called because in the days before Windsor had a purpose-built swimming pool, the channel behind the island was closed to boats during the summer months, providing the people of Windsor with a safe swimming area. In 1870, Queen Victoria disapproved of the sight of bathers from the royal train and had them moved to the downstream end of the island. Then in 1904 the area by the railway was used again, but this time with men on the downstream side of the bridge in the eastern baths and ladies upstream in the western baths. To our left is the Windsor Leisure Centre, being the current incarnation of Windsor's swimming facility. It replaces an earlier outdoor pool. The centre stands on the site of the once famous Ricky Tick Club of the 1960s. The Ricky Tick was a well-known live music venue in its day. It started out at the Star and Garter in Windsor Town Centre in 1962, before moving to a semi-derelict mansion on this site called Clewer Meads in 1964. Many of today's major acts such as The Who, The Rolling Stones, Stevie Wonder and Pink Floyd made some of their early appearances here, and it was at the Ricky Tick that the previously unheard of Jimi Hendrix made his UK debut. The mural coming up on our right, stretching across the base of the bridge, was commissioned in 2012 as part of the London Olympic Games, as it is on what was known as the Windsor Games Walk, leading to Dorney Lake about 2 miles upstream. The venue hosted the rowing and canoe sports events. Painted by London artist Cosmo Sarkis, the mural depicts 16 faces representative of the young people of today.
So we simply just go on the boat. We're going under a bridge. Going the boat. We're going under a bridge. No, it.
We're now passing White Lily's Island to our left. The name is misleading as it is in fact a plot of land forming the downstream end of a much larger island. This plot was sold for development by the owners of Clewer Boatyard in 1957 for £7,000. The land and 5 houses on it are now estimated to be worth well in excess of 20 million. Past residents include the Australian singer and actress Natalie Imbruglia, who in fact called one of her own
What is that for?
Lily's Island.
Look at all of those chickens.
To our right, we're about to round Clewer Point, which forms one of the sharpest bends on this part of the river. For this reason, there is a heavy iron post set into the ground near the end of the point. It's called a strapping or turning post and goes back to the days of horse-drawn barges. As the barges approach the point, the tow rope will be taken off the horse and a few turns made around the post. This will allow the barge to swing safely around the point under its own momentum in a pendulum-like motion. Had they not done this, the barge would have continued on in a straight line towards the opposite bank, probably pulling the unfortunate horse in behind it. Through the trees to our left is Windsor Racecourse. We will see more of this at various stages right up to our turnaround point. We're currently past the area behind the grandstands. Racing began here at Windsor in 1866. We continued on to this...
Guys, look, the DJ, look. The DJ, look.
On some weekends throughout the
Oh,
summer.
dude, you saw a DJ.
I want to go downstairs now.
Hi.
I thought we did. Debbie, are we allowed to go downstairs? I want to go downstairs. Oh my God, you go downstairs. I want to go downstairs. Let's stay up here.
Cheers.
Size of his house as well. Do you want to? To come down with me.
Mum, are you enjoying this?
Yeah. You?
Yeah. You're on YouTube. Say hello. See, that's my mum. and we've been video for 10
We're now
minutes.
rounding a bend called Upper Hope, and just beyond these trees to our
So yeah,
left is
don't
the
forget to
parade
subscribe,
of
don't
Windsor
forget to like video
Racecourse.
if you like.
This course
like
is
it
unique
up
as
to
it's
literally,
standing
I'm on the
entirely on an
boat.
island,